Merry Christmas, everybody. Or shall I say, Merry Christmas Eve. This is Kim Brooks, author of How to Date and Stay Saved. And I want to share an encouraging word to singles around this Christmas time. Because a lot of times this time of the year, which is, the most wonderful time of the year, well, for singles, sometimes we kind of get into a little funk and we think about the stuff we don't have, or let's say the boo we don't have. You're going in the malls Christmas shopping and you're seeing people all hugged up, holding hands, and then you start thinking about the boo you don't have, or the mate you don't have, or the prospect you don't see, or the fact that it's yet another Christmas and you don't have a boo to come home to. Well, instead of focusing on what you don't have, I want to encourage you to focus on what you do have. You have life, and that more abundantly in Christ Jesus. And that's something to be thankful that you do have. You have family and friends who love you, tolerate you, want to be around you, don't mind sharing with you. And that's something else to be thankful that you do have. You have life, health, and strength. You have the joy of the Lord, which is your strength. And you have what this season is about more than anything else. The gift of God's Son, which is the special gift because it also ushered in your gift of salvation. And those are all wonderful things that you do have. But you know what? I'm led to go a step further, because in talking to singles and receiving feedback from singles, for some reason now, more than ever, singles are feeling lonely, sad, frustrated, and just downright discouraged. So I'd like to invite you to join me tonight for a special Christmas Eve edition of my online radio show, How to Date and Stay Saved. Tonight, we're going to be talking about how singles persevere at Christmas time. We're going to talk about how to overcome loneliness. We're going to give practical ways, spiritual ways, and just downright motivation and encouragement. Joining me tonight will be author Eddie Connor. Eddie is the author of 3 books, one of which is entitled Purposely Prepared to Persevere. Now, if anyone knows anything about perseverance, this young man knows, because at the age of 15, he was diagnosed with cancer. But the God we serve saw to it that he was healed and restored and lived to share his testimony. Now, Eddie motivates and inspires on many levels. He even inspires in the topic of relationship, as he is a contributing columnist to HopeTodayMagazine.com, and he has articles on relationships there as well. Also joining us on tonight's call will be author Christine Pembleton. She wrote a book entitled Lord, I'm Ready to Be a Wife. Now, she is a marriage coach, a happily married woman, and she's going to share some encouraging words about how when she was single and believing God for a mate, and how God motivated and encouraged her. And so she's going to be calling in tonight. And also, we're going to have a friend of mine, Minister Celeste. Minister Celeste is a wonderful woman of God. She's also an author of the Sister Girl series, and she also has Sister Talk magazine, which is an online magazine, and she hosts many annual conferences to motivate and inspire and encourage women every year. So she's going to be on with us as well. You don't want to miss out on tonight's call. Again, it's tonight, Christmas Eve, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So while you're wrapping those Christmas gifts tonight, go ahead and have the computer on in the background to get a little more encouragement as a single believer. Or you can call in and hear the show that way as well. We're going to be doing book giveaways. We're going to have a Q&A segment. You don't want to miss out. The website for tonight is www.blogtalkradio.com/Kim Brooks. You're going to see the call-in information on that website, or you can, if you choose to listen in online, you can do that as well. So I look forward to you joining in on tonight's call. Merry Christmas, and as I always say, be and stay encouraged. God bless.